Hi, I wanted to come on and do a real quick video about anxiety. I saw a video I watched and just took some notes on it, and I didn't even think to share it or copy it, get the link for it, get the properly quote it and give its credit to the video. But I did take notes on it. I feel like it was as simple as the video was. It's like even more helpful to many people dealing with anxiety. I was searching for this when I was going through my period of severe anxiety, unexplained anxiety and insomnia, depression, not too long ago. Basically, in the video, she said a couple of things about anxiety. One, you gotta change how you think. And when you change how you think, it changes your brain, the way it processes things, and the chemicals it pumps out are feel-good chemicals to make you just think positive about stuff. When you think negative about things, it's going to be negative energy and chemicals pumping out and just making you feel down, depressed, anxious, nervous, fearful about everything. But if you just put out positive stuff in the atmosphere, that'll change basically your overall psyche. There are 3 principles of anxiety she discussed. Basically, what is anxiety? Tell yourself anxiety is not bad. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's telling you that something is important. Obviously, it wants you to face it in order to lessen your anxiety, but tell yourself that it's acceptable. And there was something called disorder anxiety, when it takes over your life, like such as school, work, and your family, your household. You feel like you're in danger, but you're not. You're safe, but you feel like you're in danger, which I was. I felt like I wasn't in danger, but I just felt like I had no control of anything, yet couldn't contribute to anything. My household, my children, like I was no good to anybody because I wasn't of any sound mind from sleeplessness, restlessness. I had no energy, I was short of breath, irritable. I was just like, I felt like I wasn't me. But yet, here I still am. I was there, and I'm here now. Thank goodness to all the gods and the spirits above. Basically, it's disorder when you can't function in life, but yet you still shouldn't avoid it. If you feel anxiety, don't try to run from it. Don't try to face it. And then there's an anxiety cycle, to where there's 4 steps. So 1, you encounter something dangerous. You encounter something a dangerous situation that you are anxious, that makes you super duper anxious. It could be as simple as being fearful of dogs, or it could be something majorly overly that just like a PTSD popping up. But instead of facing it, you avoid it, you escape it, you avoid it somehow. Thankfully, you think step 3, you feel relief. Oh, I gotta face that no more. I ran away, or that's done. It's over with. Thank God. Yeah, and you feel relief, but at the same time, your anxiety is still there if that situation was to reemerge. So that's the anxiety cycle. You sense something dangerous, you escape it or avoid it, and you feel relief, but your anxiety is still there. In the end, it increases even more. So basically, there's 2 ways of avoidance. Avoidance fuel anxiety. It could be physically running away from a situation, or emotional, where you tell yourself over and over again, you got to embed in your head that I ain't dealing with that, I'm not going through that, I'm done, instead of facing it. Basically, don't run, face it. Once you survive it, you feel even better. Your anxiety for that situation it decreases. So that's not like a trigger or an issue for you as bad as it was or used to be. Some techniques that she suggested in that video was to write down the things that scare you. Now, I want to do this too. Write down the things that scare you, and write teeny little steps you can take to try to face it. Like again, go back to the dog situation, like she said in the video. Like, you can go to a dog park or research dogs a little bit more and get a better understanding of them and their behaviors and such, little by little, until you can finally work your way up to being around an animal, going to visit somebody's house and not be afraid to go to visit somebody's house who has a pet or a dog or whatever, and you can be fine and comfortable in that situation. And when it's time to go, you think, well, okay, well, I got through it. That was I'm proud of myself. You'll be even more proud of yourself, and you have less anxiety toward the dog, in that case. And also try to change the rules of how you face your anxiety. Even if it makes you anxious, try to accept it and tell yourself, I will do this even though it gives me anxiety. I'm still planning. I'm going to do my best to try to face this. Even though I have anxiety, I will push myself. Face your fears, and like I said, they will decrease. Make up new rules. Tell yourself it's okay to be anxious. If you face it, choose to accept them and feel what you're experiencing in the moment. Take note of that so you can compare it to another moment when you don't feel what you felt before, and that'll help you when you're in a situation again. Now, a lot of this was, like I said, very simple, pretty kind of self-explanatory and kind of repetitive, but I'm planning on using these techniques and the mindset of the concept of fear and just facing it, depending on the situation, of course, what the situation is going by. I plan on putting this to practice for myself, especially when I'm in a predicament and I feel like they've caused me a lot of anxiety in it previously, but I think I want to try to face them. But I just want to come on and share that, and hopefully this could help somebody when they're tackling something in their world, and you want to just take them steps to have a different outlook and try to think differently about it. Try to think, if I can take little baby steps to just do it, you'll feel proud of yourself after the fact. Thank you. Hopefully this helps maybe one person. Thank you.